I love what you do.
It's been interesting.
Oh, do tell.
There's been a lot of really poor years.
Oh, okay.
But on the other hand, I gotta tell you, like the other day or the other week, I was working out of my friend's house in Miami.
Man.
You don't get to do that when you work for Raytheon or
You're
something.
Right.
You know?
You're right. That's right. So you are the co-founder of Boss Rocket. Now, your partner, is he a longtime friend, a longtime business partner? How did the collaboration come about?
We were originally kind of competitors, and we used to go after the same clients.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. But we got along great, and then we found we were having a chat one day, and I realized man, all the things that you hate, I like. All the things that I hate, you like.
In that relationship.
I know. So it was perfect. So, I wound up consulting for him, and then later on, he had this idea at lunch, and we became business partners. So, it was good.
That's a good story.
Right.
I like that.
That is a good story. It's very inspirational.
You gotta love your enemies. I'm telling you.
Apparently.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Keep your friends closer, keep your enemies even closer.
Exactly.
But in this case, hopefully you guys are now friends.
No. We get along. We get along great. We don't hang out, but we
Well, you know what? Me and Tina, we live together, we get along together. I mean, this is just a perfect relationship.
Oh yeah. When
I'm
there's
the
a
other
breakup,
woman.
it's gonna be bad.
Give me back my couch, Tina. Or my half of the table.
Yeah, right.
Because it doesn't fit. Now, you did mention that you spent 8 months working in Zambia.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But not other countries, but Zambia. Why Zambia?
Zambia. Now is it like?
I was like, zombies do not live there. It's not in Zambia.
Which is very bad because I've done an event at the embassy of Zambia.
It happens. I love you.
I know.
I'm Filipino. I'm raised Jamaican.
So is this a business related trip? Was it like microfinance or something like that, or what?
So yeah, it was a client at the time, and they were stumped for filling this. They had some money that was given to them by USAID, and they were stumped for how to spend this money.
Call us.
I'd love to have that problem. Like how do we spend?
How do I spend this money?
So I pitched back to them that I should be on this team to go over there, and they bought it hook, line, and sinker.
That's
so went over for
cool.
8 months. It was awesome.
What did you do there?
Really awesome.
What did you do on a daily basis? What is there to do in Zambia?
There's really nothing to do in Zambia.
I'm just wondering because okay, I'm just wondering. Maybe we should go there.
No, that's a good question because I know there are many people on the radio who are like, do they speak African there? Or something equally as ignorant. So please listen to this.
70 languages in Zambia.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
70
That's awesome.
languages. Yeah.
Jesus.
But actually, Victoria Falls, the largest waterfalls in the world.
I should know that. As I have hosted an event at the embassy, but
That's right.
I wasn't listening that day.
That's
Good
right.
job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Other than that, there's really not going shopping. No.
Yeah, I'm from a third world country. I used to do an annual shopping trip to Miami. It's not gonna work.
It's like, all right, and then you are just a traveler yourself. 2005, you sold your condo and spent a year traveling through South America. Are you fluent in Spanish?
I am now.
Oh yeah.
That's
That was my
great.
goal. I'm
Hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
I know.
Me llamo Kat. Un gatita.
Really? Really? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm sorry.
So that was your intent. A lot of people do that. They just get up, leave, go back.
I would love to do that. I would love to do that.
Let me
You
get
know
you
what? I was
15
in my
million
30s.
first.
Yes, please.
And then I'll send you.
I was in my 30s. I had my house.
Yeah.
I sold it. I said, you know what? I mean, first of all, you don't know how long you're going to live.
No.
So,
That is true.
go out and spend a little time, enjoy life. Because,
All right, Paul. So let us know how a business can truly benefit from. It's okay. No, you're not gonna break it. It's just okay. Even if you did, oh well. Other people broke this stuff before. Boss Rocket. Like, how can a business take advantage of your Boss Rocket?
Yeah, and how
What
do
is
they
the
become?
steps? Right.
Yeah, how do they become affiliated with you? Do they have to become a member? Like, is it just how does it work?
Yeah, sure. Just go to our website, bossrocket.com. You can sign up for our emails. You can also sign up, for Facebook and Twitter and
Right.
Google Plus and RSS
And the
all of
Wildcats
that
show
other
page.
Stuff.
It's all gonna be.
RSS.
Never mind.
Oh wow!
I'm sorry. I say the same thing because I'm also slightly clueless.
I have no.
But
what's
Paul, would you
RSS?
like to enlighten us with RSS?
Really simple syndication, which, I guess it's not. Nobody knows what it is.
Are you a big reader?
No.
No.
Yeah, excited.
Absolutely.
Yes, and I was gonna say, have you read like the Malcolm Gladwell Inc. and stuff like that? Even I've read like 2 chapters. And that part was awesome. And then I stopped because I was in sales. I've been in sales since like I did real estate, I did mortgages. So it's always been either sales or advertising I've been a part of. And just being an entrepreneur, trying to chase my dream, always had 2, 3, 4 jobs.
So you're trained to be attention deficit.
I am.
Right? So a book.
I am.
Like who's gonna read a
Who's
book
gonna
if you're
give me a
attention
picture? I
deficit,
keep telling
right?
Tina, stop flashing words in my face.
This was like felt weird just interjecting. No one knew where it was.
Hello,
yet.
that's what we do on this show.
No one can finish a sentence or allowed to finish a sentence unless somebody else cuts them off and finishes it for them. It's like ESP. Like
N.
N.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so B Corporation, Tina kind of told me about this, but I think I was half asleep. So please tell us a little bit about.
And you still invited me. Thank you
I
so much.
know. I know. All the way, by the way, coming from all the way
It's
from
because your
Philadelphia.
name is awesome cool. That's
Right.
why. Van Dusen.
Van Dusen. And coming
Right,
all the
yes.
way from Philadelphia.
She came all the
Definitely
way from
very
Philly
grateful for that.
to be here.
And if you had a later
And you got
train,
here early, Paul,
Right.
which we appreciate.
no CP time today. Well, you know what? There's no CP people in here today.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
All right, Heather. Hey, Heather. Welcome to the show. All right, so tell us a little bit about B Corporation.
So B Corporation is a certification for good businesses. So it's really just a way for people to find, hey, these are companies that are doing good by their people, by the environment, and are still creating value for their communities.
Good companies.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
How is that different from BBB? What is that? Better
Business Bureau.
Yes.
So the Better Business Bureau is just a way for people to know that these companies aren't total jackasses.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And
Because
that's
they
their
get
own-
rated, they have like an A, a B,
Yeah,
a
and,
C.
but basically what an A means is like they are a legitimate company
Right.
who's like responds to customer requests and issues and that kind of stuff. This is a way to say this is a company that's really having a big impact on the environment, on their community, on their employees, on their suppliers.
Oh wow, okay. So
stuff
it
like,
delves much deeper into the
a lot
quality
deeper
of the company.
into the
Okay.
quality of the company. So these
So
are
if
folks
you
who
do-
are
there was-
organic, fair trade, code of conduct,
Right.
supply chain, employee owned, cooperative, all that kind of stuff. All of those are recognized in the system.
Okay.
Awesome. How many
That is
companies right now that are certified as?
Over 500 across the country.
Oh wow.
And then how long have you guys been certifying companies?
Since 2007.
Awesome. It's pretty good. So I was about to do math. I was like, no.
Come on, let's do it. Come on. We're in 2012.
How much money?
Come on, we can do it.
Why?
And
Carlos just texted me if I bought tickets. I'm sorry. And then
And well, I was gonna say there's a bunch here in DC and in Maryland. So Busboys and Poets.
Oh,
it's,
I love
Busboys.
Busboys and Poets.
I would never have been surprised if that was one of the people because they've done such a great
Yeah,
job.
they have.
Yeah.
Now do you guys approach companies or do they approach you?
Both. So we're kind of out there spreading the word, but as we get bigger and as the community grows, people also come to us.
Okay. And
Very
you-
cool.
And you're a nonprofit or for profit?
We're a nonprofit.
Nonprofit. Okay. Where do you guys get your funding from as far as?
So right now we're pretty much philanthropically funded by Rockefeller, Halloran Foundations, and a bunch of other individuals.
Nice.
But there's also a fee for certification, and we hope to be
Right.
sustainable based on certification fees
Oh,
in the next
awesome.
couple of years.
Okay.
How long does the process take to be certified?
It really depends on the company. For small businesses who are just decide to become certified and they're in, and that's basically just getting attention is all that we need, and so we can get you through in 2 days.
Oh, okay.
You have to do I would assume you'd have to do like a full due diligence on the company.
Yep. So the process is first you go through the online assessment that we have at bcorporation.net, and that'll take you through all the questions on environment, governance, workplace, supply chain, all that jazz.
Right.
You go through a phone review with staff, and so we do like about a 2-hour call to kind of go over everything and make sure that everything checks out.
Mm-hmm.
After the call, there's a document review, and so this is where, if you said you had fair trade coffee, we ask for the fair trade certification.
Right, yeah.
If you said you were lead, like that kind of stuff.
Right.
And we verify about half the points that you're getting on the assessment there. And that's for everyone. And then the next step after that is really just to cite a term sheet to say that you'll submit to an on-site review if you're chosen for the random audit.
Okay, so not everyone gets an on-site review. You just.
Correct. So
Yeah,
there's a 1 in
okay.
5 chance that we'll show up at your door.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow, you guys are hardcore.
Yeah.
You're like FINRA. Sorry, I'm in the securities.
And then the other piece of it though is that so they all have to meet these pretty high standards for social and environmental impact. They're also meeting higher standards for legal accountability. And so your basic corporation, just because of the way that U.S. laws were made, which is kind of weird,
kind of weird. In my
I
world,
could use stronger language.
You can on this show.
Yeah, there's a difference between a B Corp and the benefit corporation. Is that the
And
correct?
she's like,
is that
take the
correct?
end.
That is correct.
Okay.
So that's a great question. So one of our biggest initiatives is certifying companies so that people can identify them and support them. One of the other things that we do is work on public policy so that we've actually created a new corporate form that companies can incorporate as a benefit corporation. And that gives them kind of recognition from the state that they're a different kind of company.
So they're not. So okay. So is this a similar status as far as being like a LLC or?
So it's an option. So you can be an LLC, you can be a corporation, and if you're a corporation, you can choose to also be a
B Corp.
benefit corporation.
Oh,
Very
interesting.
cool.
Now this is only available in certain states, though. Is that correct?
Exactly. So we just started the policy initiative
so
2 years
smart.
ago.
I know. What would I do?
I
without you?
attended the meeting. I actually listened.
I watched the video, so I got a question for her too.
All right, good. I'm glad.
So we've passed it in Maryland and Virginia, Vermont, California, New York, Hawaii. We're currently working on it in DC, and so if you want to sign on and be helpful, let us know.
Sweet.
And we're also working in Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Michigan, Illinois, Louisiana.
Very cool.
A bunch of states. But it's basically the state recognition that you can kind of have a business that's looking at both sides of the coin here.
Right.
Versus the certification, which is a verification of the actual performance.
Right. Yes.
For the fact that she knows all this stuff. Is
Well,
so
she
amazing.
does it.
It is my job.
But she just sounds so cool.
You sound
I don't
much
even
cooler
need-
than I do when I talk about my job.
I think she might read books.
She's definitely hitting up these Tuesdays.
I think I'm eating half the bag.
I'm really glad because I'm not eating a Cheeto.
I will eat them eventually. We'll get there. So, what is the benefit of a company being a B Corp? Like, would it help them in
And then-
business wise?
Right, and then on the. Oh, I thought she was gonna hit me. I'm sorry.
I'm a little afraid for you.
My stomach is growling.
But and on the other side of that, you know, how does really that crunch was in my ear? You're always eating in my ear. How do customers, know, you know, if they see that this company, so and so company is a B Corp, how do you advertise that to customers? How do they know what that means to be able to say, oh, this customer is awesome, you know, this company is awesome?
Sure. So we're really starting to work with folks to integrate the seal and the language about B Corporation into packaging and websites and marketing materials. So you'll see on King Arthur Flour, on Numi tea bags, on Sambazon, on Guayaki, it has the seal. For a lot of folks, they're really using it as a press hook. So actually, Busboys and Poets was in Sojourners a little while ago talking about their process on certification, and so
cool.
kind of it
Awesome.
creates ways for them to get out there.
I love busboys. You should go there afterwards and have their banana.
Banana. Zambia.
Banana.
Zambia.
Don't be a banana.